So you might remember I go to a few people's places from now and then and interview them. And I say to them, whose kitchen am I in? Can you guess it? Well, today, can you guess whose farm I'm on? There's the farm site there. Here's the truck. Any ideas? There's the guy. Hi, Jason.
Hello, Glenn. How are you?
I'm good. How's the harvest going?
It's going good. We're just finishing up cereals today, and we're tinkling away with canola, trying to save it, I guess, in the combine. So,
Okay. You don't have to tell me yields, but are you happy with how things are
yes,
looking at?
we're very pleased with the way things have turned out.
Do you love the harvest?
I do. The dust this year is getting to me. It's always in my eyes and my ears and everything, and it's very fine. And at the end of the day, when you hop in the shower, the water's black for quite a few minutes.
So I know via the grapevine that you have one of them big new combines.
Yes.
You're the boss. How come you're not driving it?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll let you know when I get the answer.
Okay. Likely because you need to know where the grain goes and what bin and...
It's much more comforting over the year to know what's in your bin, where it is, and to know what things are testing. This year's been fairly good. Most things have been dry. But just it's peace of mind, I guess, to know where things are at, and you don't have to worry about them.
So of springtime and harvest is your favorite?
I prefer it over spring, yeah.
Okay.
Spring is, I get nervous, anxious, I guess you'd call it. You got one chance to make it work.
Okay.
Harvest, you can make a few mistakes. If you waste a day, you can usually get it back.
Okay. So anxiety and frustration. What's the biggest anxiety and frustration in harvest? Or is there?
Oh, harvest actually isn't too bad. Anxiety usually comes about the week before harvest.
Oh, okay.
You're chomping at the bit trying to get going, kind of thing. Once we're going, I don't know, I find it very calming, I guess. I sit in the truck most of the time and just feel blessed for the most part, really, taking things off. So
so anxiety and kind of just the whole peace of heart thing. When things are kind of going sideways, like you get a break and it's going to rain in a day or whatever, and I know you have a very strong faith, how do you handle that from a faith perspective?
Well, number one, realizing that we're not in control.
Okay.
And trying to be in control is just going to throw you even more out of control. So knowing that God has a plan and He's looking after us in every way you can possibly imagine. And it's only when we try to get our little hands in there and mess around with things that we try to take control, or that's when we start forgetting about God.
Okay.
As long as you involve God and know that things happen for a reason, everything happens for a reason, that you can completely lean on Him and just step back and say, okay, I'm going to try my best, Lord, but if this doesn't work out, maybe I should look at doing something else for the day.
Okay.
Just learning to lean on Him in every way that you can, I guess.
Now, I know that it's a race at harvest time. How do you incorporate your devotional life into a hectic schedule like you have at harvest time?
Getting up early in the morning is easier when you're not working late at night. You're right.
Okay.
But I've got my Bible at the breakfast table. I read every day. I pray for the day every day. And just, even as the day's going, to pray without ceasing. Always keep them in your mind. I have trouble, or when I have trouble, I look back and was like, you know what, I forgot about God for a few minutes here, or for a few hours, or even a day. And you've got to bring them back into your life and just focus on them. One thing that really helps me in anything that I run is music. And listening to the right music and inspirational music can really get you more concentrated on God, and problems kind of float away a little bit.
Okay.
And you can just, you can praise Him even while working.
Yeah. Okay, this field here is already harvested, but once when Jesus was out and about, he looked at the harvest fields and he said, the fields are white unto harvest, but there's not many workers. What does that mean for a farmer that's got a strong faith?
Oh, that's a tough question, Glenn.
Well, you've got about 45 seconds to answer it.
For me, that means that our work is never done. There's so little workers and so much that needs to be done as far as harvest goes, to look at the world as a picture, and there's so many people that don't know Christ, that don't follow Christ, or have forgotten about him, have left him, that need reminded, or are going through tough times, that just need strength in ways that we need to pray about.
Okay. So I think we need to pursue that a little bit more. So I'm going to stop right now, and then I'll start again, and